Hello everyone, and if you're joining me, welcome back to one of my first videos I've made in a long time, other than my channel update video that I think I made about 2 weeks ago. And one of the things that I had mentioned in my channel update video was that I was going to spread out and really try some different types of games, different genres of games, and try to breathe some new life into the channel here. And one of the main genres of games I really wanted to go into was the 4X strategy game, and here we have, at least in my opinion, one of the best ones out there, and that is Endless Legend. This was originally released in 2014. It has had a number of mods and DLC and expansions that came out that really gave a lot of content to the game over time. And at this point here in 2022, all the DLC has been released. It's gone through its product map. Although there was one last year, Monstrous Tales, that was added to this game, as well as its sister product, Endless Space 2, which I'll also be doing, I hope, in the future. But Endless Legend here has really kind of grabbed me, and this is one of the games I want to do my first video on. So this format here, it's not going to be a review, it's going to be a let's play, let's play format, but I'll kind of give a review as we go along here. And there have been a lot of videos on Endless Legend from many other channels, including some let's plays. I think have been done very well, but yeah, this is a game I really enjoy, so I'm gonna kind of throw my hat in here. So starting up with a new game, one thing I do want to point out is I do not have all of the expansions. I have 2 of them, namely the Guardians and the Shadows expansion. Now, going into this here, one moment please. There we go. Yeah, now going into this here, we'll start by picking a faction, and again, 4 of them are kind of grayed out because I don't have those DLC yet, but I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 here that we can roll with. Actually 10, I'm sorry, 10. Although these 2 are reskins here. Now, one of the reasons I don't have all the DLC, and it's not because if I lack the funding to do so, but rather the DLC introduces a lot of additional gameplay mechanics, and I didn't want to get overwhelmed with all of them all at once in trying to learn the game. One of my other favorite games, which actually I've not played in a while, is Stellaris, and there's a game you've had to relearn several times over because of all the changes that Paradox have made. And granted, they were well worth it. I think they added a lot to the game, but if you're going back to Stellaris after a while, you're kind of lost. So I didn't want to get into that situation here with Endless Legend. I just picked up the Forgotten, the Shadows expansion with the espionage system, and actually had a game with them. It was pretty fun. Definitely a unique take, especially on acquiring technologies. They steal them rather than research them, which I thought was a neat gameplay mechanic. But we're going to go from here. So we're going to start a new game, and I'm going to pick a faction, and the faction I am looking at here is the Drakken. So the Drakken, very interesting concept here. Again, the whole game is actually a lot of very interesting concepts, but this one is based around these dragons, but they're actually more diplomatic. They're one of the oldest species on Auriga, and they were kind of lifted and developed by the Endless, and then the Endless had their civil war and they crashed, but Drakken have remained, and now they are trying to save Auriga by kind of reuniting the planet. So we're going to select them. Alright. Look at the world here. I'm going to go with 2 continents, 6 players. We're going to have 6 empires here. I think I saw somewhere that really for the AI it's best to do it on a Pangea, because AI, I've heard, has had issues with water, crossing water. I think they've been addressed though. I'm not exactly sure, but I still want some water on the map, so I'm just going to split into 2 continents. Everything else is going to be normal. I'm going to keep it at normal difficulty. Again, I'm not Endless Legend master, so to speak, and a lot of people are. So I don't know if we get top tier gameplay or not, but hey, we'll have a good time. All victory conditions except score. What the score victory condition does, it does put a time limit, again on normal difficulty. That's 300 turns. I don't want to constrain it that much, but I'll keep all the other ones turned on. And let's see, is there anything else to go through? We're going to keep default. We're going to Drakken. And, well, let's go. I may skip over the Drakken introduction, but we'll see. Excuse me. I just had dinner. Coughing up here. Also, if you hear some noises in the background, I'm actually in a hotel room. I'm on assignment here for work, and been here for a while. But, you know, it is what it is. And while we wait here, we'll kind of see what happens. But again, as I mentioned with the channel update, I've been off YouTube for about a year and a half. Maybe a little bit longer, actually, because I did put a few videos here and there when I was doing some Dota 2. Still play Dota 2 sometimes. But the channel didn't really get any love and attention for quite a while now. And also one of the main focuses of the channel was EVE Online. I'm not sure if I'll have the opportunity to jump back to EVE, but we'll see.
We have always been here. The Whispering Galleries have always held the memories of our people.
Very interesting.
Then they came, and they lifted us up. But they fought, and they fell. Our world was swept by cataclysm, and we were left alone. Still, we persevere, protect, and maintain, as we always have. We may lack their sight and their knowledge, but we can still read the omens. Another cataclysm is coming, and it is we, the Drakken, who must save the world of Horringer.
Yep. We're gonna make everyone friends. Oh. Yeah, very much the kind of the anti-faction to the Cult of the Eternal End, which seeks to destroy the Endless. The Drakken have been very much part of a pro-Endless, and that'll be very interesting. Okay, so starting off with here, again, being the Drakken, we know the starting location of all other of the Imperial main factions. So I always get this huge list of notifications here over on the right. Some of the minor factions. So let's see who's out there. Okay, we have Altars. We got the Broken Lords. I'm gonna play them at some point. This is one of the few factions I haven't, spent a whole lot of time with, but they're pretty cool. Shadows, okay. I wonder where they are. How much I have to beef up my cities? I think they're way over there, so I got some distance with them. Alright, Cult of the Eternal End. The Anti-Endless. And who else? Necrophages, okay. The only faction I'm glad it's not here is the Roving Clans, because they always like to kick me out of the market. I don't see anyone else. Kakators. Okay, so starting off here, we need to find a spot to put our capital. And maybe here. Let's see if we can find out. Also, and I'll point this out in just a moment. Let's see if there's anything over here. Mutant Marsh. So that's a lot of signs there. Okay, interesting. Can really only go in two directions here. Come on. Okay, there. Oh wait, there's a Mutant March there as well. Okay. Except they use up most of the movement points. So, okay, actually we got two Mutant Marshes here, so we can straddle those. That'll give us a lot of science, plus we get ruins, and this is what's unique to the Drakken. They get a lot of influence from endless ruins, or unspoiled ruins, as they call it here. Well, actually, I think this would be a good spot. Yeah, we got 11 food, 7 industry, 14 science, 4 dust, 3 influence. I think a lot of other places may not be as good. Almost not a ton of industry no matter where I go. Yeah, this does look to be the best spots here, so we're gonna put our capital there. See, can hero move? Let's see, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't look to be really anything out there. Okay. We can search the room. No, nothing. Nothing there. Okay, so we have an emeralds deposit. Don't want to go after that. Okay, so for the Drakken, each faction starts off with a couple of technologies already researched. These are kind of strong points for that race when they begin the game. In the case of the Drakken, they get the language square, so they can talk to any of the minor factions, and also the Empire Mint. So not bad. It's not bad starting text. It's enough to get off the ground, and quite honestly, a lot of the other empires, they have to pick up language square if they want to assimilate some of the minor factions without having to destroy them. But first we got to see what we want to research first. And right now, since we're weak on industry, I think that would be the first technology I'm going to pick up. So that is going to be the mill foundry. We also have emeralds in the district, so we can also go for the open pit mine. And let's see here. And we're also going to pick up the sewer system. And then we can also do one more minor faction. So that gives us 4 technologies here in the first go. Although we do want to pick up maybe seed storage and the science labs. Okay, so cavalry. And we're ready. Oh, we are not ready. So we're going to build, and we almost always start off with the Founders Memorial. I don't know of a case where we don't start off with that. Let's roll. Okay, so we got the story here. I'm not going to read through the whole text, but essentially we need to level 2 Drakkenlings type of units. So we're going to combine these together. Can he get back here? No. Can they join him? No. Okay, great. Generally, you want to combine your units because they get savings. They don't cost as much dust. If you spread everyone out, then there's a lot more dust expenditure. Alright, we'll wheel a turn here. Okay, so we got the mine. And dust we're kind of doing okay on, so I'll actually put the mill foundry up next. So this region, it's not great. Doesn't give too many arcs to build out, although we can come up this way and down kind of the spine of this peninsula. That's really about it. It's funny, I kind of did a let's play of increase titanium to 20. Okay, I did a replay of Endless Legend yesterday, and it went off a lot better in the beginning gameplay wise, but there was a lot of problems with the audio, and so I ended up kind of trashing it and starting over. Now, starting off here, we do want to get the population up as much as possible, and there's not a ton of food here. You know what? I want to put that. I want to get this Founders Memorial up as quickly as possible. So, is it worthwhile to go talk to the Doreshi? You know, let's go do that before we explore. The good news is we got this influence coming from this unspoiled ruins, so that will help a lot. Population has grown. Okay. See who's up here. Okay, we got the bolters nearby. And oh, I'm sorry, I got the shadows on my comments. Yeah, security is going to be in concern. Okay, we're still kind of trying to make some movement here. This guy's not very quick, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So let's finish the Founders Memorial. Again, we're kind of burning up some turns here, but should be well worth it. Okay, we got the mine. 60, 75, 60, okay. So we really need to kind of crank up the production if we can. And I just noticed we do have titanium. And if you give me one moment here. We're here. Gift 8 emeralds. Okay. Well, we're actually gonna build some emeralds so we can come back and pacify this group. And then we're gonna come out. The other thing is that we're right along the coastline, so another way to grow the city is, you know, pick up kind of this geothermal and kind of take advantage of all this coastline here. Now that really is only going to work during the summers. So of course as the game progresses and winter gets longer and longer, this could be less of a factor, but you can pick up a lot of resources here along the coastline. Okay, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to just queue up the resource extractor. Now, Endless Legend, when it starts off, it can seem a little bit slow, but that more depends on where your starting location is, and actually who your faction is than anything else. But we will see here. We'll see who's around. Okay, Lydia, 5% initiative. That could be nice, actually. Alright, let's take a look around here. Okay, my hero leveled up. So I'm going to have him as a battlefield hero, so I'm going to start ranking up his class. This gives me +5 defense on my units. It's always nice. Fire tree, or dragon tree. Okay, this might be a decent region to jump into. Come on. Okay, so we got the sewer system. Alright. Now, one thing about Endless Legend is that the terrain type kind of gives you an idea of its advantages. So, you know, this kind of temperate terrain with a lot of forest, you know, they can do a lot more industry. This cold type of terrain gives a lot more science. And then arid or desert type of terrain gives more dust. So being able to tailor your cities to take advantage of the particular terrain type that they're on is also very important of strategy. And sometimes I didn't quite do that when I was playing a bit earlier. Go search. Alright, we got 30 dust. Another minor faction, the Urseys. So let's take a look here. What do we got here? This would be a good start. So we got a dragon tree and exotic exotics. Which wouldn't be too bad. Let's move over here. Okay, so now we have the mill foundry, and we're starting pretty good on the construction here. Okay, which one should we build next? You know, the sewer system would be good because that extra 20% will move us from content to happy, and there's actually get a bonus in that. You get bonus industry and bonus food when that happens. So let's grab that. We'll explore this ruin and we'll just see what these two regions are over here. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, population has grown, so we got a third pop, which is good. Yeah, it didn't take much for industry to pop up, so that's good. Okay, another 30 dust. What is this? Black dust. And we got mineral rich. Not too bad. So I'm always kind of looking for spots I can expand to. I can grab up this one. Because it's easier to expand in the beginning. Because the cost of the settlers is cheaper than it is to do it later. Okay, so we can actually do another burrow expansion. Now, where you put your burrows is very important. So this gives a lot more food. 63 dust, 4-2 industry, 3-4-2. Can't put a burrow here because we got ruins on it. Let's do this one because that also gives access to an ocean tile. All right. Okay, so we got Empire Plan coming up. And Empire Plans are very important to Drakken because their main strength is influence, so that allows them to do a lot more things with an Empire Plan than a lot of the other empires can do. And this is definitely a faction we want to assimilate, the Kanzaji, I'm sorry. Because they give +5 influence per pacify and rebuild Kanzaji village, so definitely want to pick up these guys. So I put one settler here and one settler here. And then after that, okay, we also have a Museum of Orga, which we can tap into. Be good if we can get that. Okay, so we got the Protectors of Orga. And so we can take up 2 minor factions once we get them assimilated. Okay, and more dust. That's always a good thing. So I'm not making a whole lot of dust. I'm only making +2 at this point. I'll keep 2 on food because I want to keep this growing at least a little bit here. Actually, I might curl up around this way and just see what's out there. Okay, Sisters of Mercy. There's another infantry unit. Let's see, where's Sisters? I think it's over here, yeah. Alright, so we'll see what we got going on here. So we got the Founders and the Mill, and we're going to finish up the gem extractor, which actually we already have, so that's going to start giving us gems. And we got our first winner. Okay. So search. Nothing there. It's going to be a little bit of a slog because winter reduces my movement. And now that we got emeralds being made, we can pacify that village, which will give us another population. But I'll just come around here and take care of it. Okay, well, he's telling us we got a strong military, even though I haven't done anything, but I appreciate the compliment. Okay, that's 40 dust. Alright. That will actually give us another level. I'll drop that in there, give us a little more defense. Okay, spin to win here. Got the remnants of my lunch. Good old glorious Taco Bell. Okay, so we've kind of covered this region, and it's a little bit kind of interesting areas. It's kind of bifurcated with these two lakes. I don't know if I want to grab this region or not. Doesn't look like it gives a whole lot to me. Okay, so we got the first Empire plan up and going here. So we got 60 influence. And what do we want to do? We always want to kind of grab some science. You know, we're also going to reduce cost on our military. And the rest I'm going to keep for when we assimilate our first faction. 30 dust. Okay. So, yeah, as I've mentioned before with the Drakken, you really want to push up your influence. This gives a lot of power to the Drakken that makes them a very formidable faction. Not to mention their units, they're no slouches, man. Their Drakkenling unit is a pretty good infantry unit. Okay, so we got the Alchemist Furnace. We're going to build that. And then I want the Wyvern. That'll give us our second unique unit. And then what do we want to do from there? Let's see here. So look at that. We need one more. I don't want the marketplace. Not yet. Actually, seed storage or aqua physics. Let's go to seed storage, and that should get us into era 2. And we're back to summer. Actually, that winter wasn't very long. Okay, so we got a neutral army here. And we're going to take them down because I can get some XP farm. I'm just going to auto this. If it's a more significant fight, I know I'm going to win. Look at this reed. It's just a very long, thin ribbon. But there's another resource here, which we don't know yet. It's a question mark. So we got titanium. We're gonna have some glass steel here. Looks like we found some glass steel. We'll go from there. There's the glass steel. So I don't know what's the thing we're missing here. Okay, I'm sorry. It's glue 2 glass steel. All right, so we know what they are. Yeah, a very oddly shaped region. So spin the wind. We're starting that first burrow here, which will help out a lot. Also, we should have enough. Yeah, so we got enough emeralds now. So let's go down here and pick up this population. Believe it or not, these early moves in the game are very, very important. Even though it looks like it's slow, it really is going to dictate the tempo that you can do things later on the game. So how fast you can expand, that's going to be a factor. And in some cases, you're going to really expand vertically than horizontally. Like with the Cult of the Endless, they expand vertically. Same with the Makara, the last races that were added to the game. So we got kind of this rumbler here. Now he's not going to cross in this region unless I was right on their border. So. Okay, so we're heading down here. Actually, by the time we pick up this guy, we'll have one more population, which will actually make up for the one that I'm losing. Oh, that's the other thing it says. I didn't do this. you got to move all your population over to industry because when you're building a settler, you're not going to get anything from food. Could have shortened this a little bit here if I had done that earlier, but it's easy to forget. Okay, so we got here. Okay, so we leveled up the Drakkenlings, so when they got the titanium, and now we got to reach 10 influence. Alright. So we got our settler. Alright. Parlay with these guys. Okay, we gave them the 8 emeralds, and now we got them pacified, so that gives another population. And we're gonna move these back. So one thing you got to keep in mind about your settlers, you gotta protect them because if they're caught out in the open, they are killed very, very quickly. Alright, so we got one more technology left, and then we'll be in era 2. And so we got this glass steel. We also got titanium. Let's pick up the titanium. Now we'll pick up another glass steel. And the Empire Mid. So that'll keep the construction queue going for a pretty good while. I want to move one, maybe 2 pops over here to the food. Kind of make up for the one that's a settler, because the settler uses 1 pop for itself. One main pop, I mean 1 population unit. Okay, so we're making a new army. We're gonna actually merge it with this guy, keep him protected, and we're gonna move him down here to the pre-scouted area. So I want to settle this area and this area. Okay, and we're already up against the border with the red. Who's the red? It's the Vultures. So we can kind of maybe claim this portion of the map for myself here. It depends how fast I can expand. Okay, so something else just made into era 2, so they got some new achievements. Okay, we got this quest. This is the volcanology tests. I'm sorry. So there's one there, there's one there. I'm not exactly sure what the third one is. That's right there. Oh, it's right on the way. Okay. Alright, so we'll move here. We'll dismantle this volcano former from our good friends, the Kapaku. That's just one turn. We'll grab it, then we'll put the city down. Okay, so we got one volcano former. Yep. Oh, this looks a good spot here. Boom. All right, so we got our second region now. And actually, I'm gonna tell this arm to come over here. Look at this other volcano forming. Alright, so this area we got actually a lot of food. That's not that much industry though. So we'll start off with the mill foundry. We're gonna move our 1 pop over there. Gotta get that going. Okay, so we can construct or start construction of a Museum of Orga. Now this is important because it gives a lot of benefits to the Drakkenland if I can finish it. Especially if I can surround it with districts. So this is that's a district. You know what? I'm gonna put it right here. Because if I can also make this a level 2 district, then I get even more bonuses from it. So you don't want to just put it out here in the outskirts and forget about it. Okay, let's take down the second volcano former. And they'll see if we can pacify that village. Okay, we reached era 2. Okay, we got the Skyfin quest. Smack the volcano former. We got a battle here. I want to minimize that just for a second because I want to start my second one here. Okay, actually, no. So era 2. How do we want to launch into this here? So having the Peace Alliance, not too bad. In fact, they're all good. Let's start with the marketplace. Real coinage. I'll make this auto. Yep, took them out. And the reason I start with Imperial coinage is because you almost always need the ability to buy resources or sell resources if you have a lot of them. I'm going to take level 3 on the defense here, so I get 50% defense on the units, so that makes this army very robust. Let's just say that. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so we got 2 districts here, which is nice. So we gotta see what's going on with our costs. Upkeep, city, military upkeep. Oh wait, the Rumba's here. What's he doing all the way over there? I have to deal with this guy. Okay, so we're at now 5 population. Let's see, I might put one over here. -1. I might take care of this guy. Because if they start putting siege to that city, they're not going to take it over, but it can stop its production. Which I do not want. Oh, it's coming towards me, okay. Make this an auto. Him. And let's see if we can go pacify his village. Okay, that may have been more because the Rumbler was nearby. Let's see, do we have the... So, yeah, we do. Okay. Seed storage, nice. Okay, so we have another district that we can build. I'm gonna put this right here because that will give 1, 2, 3, and also level up that city center. Let's parlay with them. Bring back 12 titanium. Oh, we got 12 titanium. And okay, we got them pacified. Alright. They are one we want to bring in. Building cost reduction. And this one, 0.5 resource per pacified rebuilt. On luxury resources. That could be a decent one. Also, they are a cavalry unit, and this one's an infantry. The Drakken, they have a really good infantry unit. And you don't really need to cover the infantry base. So the Drakken, they have a infantry, a flying unit, and a support. They don't have a cavalry or ranged, I believe. So actually, I might just... Yeah, I might take the Dorgeshi as the first one. The second one I want to save for the Kanzanji. And now the question is, how fast can we build this guy here? Let's actually get that pop up there. So this guy, okay, so they're at 3 pops because of course we pacified the village. And what do we do after this one? You know what? I'm going to put a sewer in. Yeah, and then we'll grab this guy here. There's another Emerald's deposit, so we'll start using that as a luxury booster. Alright, I'm gonna move over here. Now this is a nice region. So I definitely want to pick this up here. Let's see, how fast can I build a settler? 8 turns. Okay, let's put them in the queue here. We're gonna get things kind of geared up or primed to come into this region. So those should level up. Okay, they got their construction mill. So +5 on cities. So let's grab that right now. That'll help. Yeah, because if these guys are at happy, which they both are, that gives a nice 15% to industry and 15% to food. So you really want these to be happy if you can do it. I also give more to security. So I've already explored this region, so I'm going to come over to this next region over here. And let's go into 3 population, okay. And right now we need all hands on deck building this museum. And this museum, this would be one of the things I would buy out in the construction, because I don't want another empire come down and grabbing it. I mean, even if they did, they would refund the balance of whatever I spent, but still. So 20% on units. I'm gonna make this, yeah, 33% on cost reduction. I think that's as far as yeah, that's about as far as yeah. So let's stick with this. So now it's 300, 152, 60. Yeah, so what I'm building now will stay its original price, but anything beyond that will get the discount. See what we got over here. Oh, 70 dust. Okay. Alright, so we have a life tree over here. We have a little bit of a cliff. Mineral rich. Okay. Oh, and moss pearls. So you could drop the city kind of right there. Wrap up that. Be a nice spot for it. Take out these, just the cars. Okay. we'll see if we can take that coastline. Because later on, if I can reach the coast, I can build a cargo docks and I can have kind of a lot of trade along the coastline. Oh, we got the museum. Alright. Very, very important because this gives a lot of things here. So, plenty trust approval, plus 20 on empire approval on gold, plus 20 on science, plus 20 on cost reduction, as long as we have happy improvements. So that's going to be a very nice thing. That's going to help a lot. Alright, so we don't need to drop everything into industry anymore. We can even put one over here on influence. That'll help out with the growth of the city. So, settler, okay, we got everything over to 37. Let's see, where's my guy? Oh, there he is. So, since that next settler's just about to be ready, I'm gonna go and parlay with this faction down here. Okay, so we got the Imperial coinage. Let's see here. Yeah, so many of this stuff is good, but you can't research everything though. Don't need the ancient quite yet. We'll pick up these two here. Let's get the central market. Parlay. It gains a minimum of 3 minor faction units. Interesting. Okay. 3 minor faction units. It doesn't say they have to be separate ones though. So we can build like 3 of these. This is a district, and this district here. Okay, so spin to win. Overall content, we're actually doing really good. But here we'll move the settler over here, and then we'll colonize this area. Oh, okay, we've reached 10 influence. Okay. Okay, gain enough influence to set the Empire and Expansion Ministry to Empire Plan Level 2. Okay, shouldn't be too hard, but we gotta wait for the next Empire Plan. And now, oh, that doesn't count. I thought Museum of Orca counted as a district, but actually it doesn't, so... Oh, wait, no. We do need one more district. Because I only have 3 even surrounding it. Fire for food. We might want to build the hospitality center. That's a -4 gold, so I don't know if I need that yet. Let's build the wyvern. Build some defenses. Alright, let's bring the settler over here, and we'll escort them into the region. So we have rumbling rocks, black dust, some spikes. Oh, and we have our ruins there as well. Yeah, not much industry though, so I'm tempted to move it down here, but I got 2 anomalies right there, plus a ruin. Also, I want to expand out this way, grab that room. Okay. It's winter. But you know what? Yeah, let's drop this right there. Alright, and we now have our new third city. Let's see here. Let's start with the mill. Okay, so typically starting off with 3 regions is usually pretty good because you start running up against Empire disapproval. And actually, I'll use some more gems, so that'll help a bit. So content, happy, happy. I want to keep everyone happy here. I also need a sewer system for that. Okay, so we got that. Isiod. Okay, this was. Oh, okay, we didn't get the third. Oh, the necrophages got a legendary leader. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but he's kind of the war clan, so that makes sense. Is there anyone else on this one? Be the first to gather at least 30 units of one luxury resource at the end of the turn in order to gain the reward. No, I shouldn't use so many emeralds. Alright, let's see here. We got an emerald here. We might still make it. I'm gonna move back here and start picking up these cavalry. Okay, got the Erkin Lice quest. I have to move one Drakkenling here. And a little garrison. Okay, let's see what we got up here. Central Market, okay. We got a new quest. Oh, okay, we got the 150 dust. We got the 20 titanium. We need a hero-led army to investigate 2 ruins. Okay. So what's the next technology I should pick up here? Let's see. I don't need shipyards quite yet. Diplomatic manse. We will need that. Well, you know what? 250. I'll go there. So in these 3 technology errors, we have the dust one over here, which is dust in. That would deal with water. Here it's the food. Then I think over here it's the science. And I think at some point there's also an industry one. I think it's canal locks. I don't know where it was. Oh, this one. No, yeah, it's from forest. It's not from whatever. So I clicked on some of these on accident. So let's really kick up the food here, and then we'll do military. Okay, so we have a rune we need to rescue a hero from. I'm not exactly sure where they're at, but I'll go find them. Well, let me take a look here. Where is he located? Oh boy, he is way up there. Let's see if there's any way to get to him. Alright, we'll get this next unit out from up here. Or make this one that to a new army over here. I need one more. I'll go -2. Nope, don't want that. Okay, so Tantalum's finished building. What do we have up here? Definitely want a central market. So this Drakkenling, I think he can fly and get up here to the burn. Yeah, let's try that. Hopefully it doesn't die along the way, but hey, it's all occupational hazard. Okay, so we're almost there. 2 more turns, we can get this Berdeki. Oh, Berdeki, yeah. Yeah, these are good scouting units too. So someone took out this village. Let's see if we can get them out of here. Okay, I'll spin one more time. Alright, now he can talk to this to that faction. Let's see who we want up next. Could do Burrow. So for this one I get the ruin, this one I get the stones. Yeah, I'm with the influence right now. Okay, so they're constructing. Can we build the megapole? Yeah, we can give it a go here. City level 2. Yeah, let's put it up there. Make this all industry. And let's see, maybe I can get in 11 turns. We'll see. Okay. See if we can move him. We'll spin the wheel here. If I can get the industrial megapole as well, that would be a huge help. Parlay. And okay, we got them pacified. And one thing I want to do, I want to simulate these guys at plus 5%. So we're going to simulate them. That gives me another flying unit. And let's see here. Does someone have the... Not quite yet. Let's get those emeralds, yeah? Alright, so now we can kind of go up that tree there. Now I want to go into my army design. Since I got 3 of these guys, we need to upgrade them. Are these a spear? Yeah. Do tier 2, and we'll put on the helmet. And let's see, sharp sense, smooth movement. Speed is 6. Let's go with sharp sense. Yeah. Moving back there. Okay, public greenery is done. Oh wait, can he get up there? I'm not sure. He may have to, I don't think he can cover the water. No, we're gonna hold on the emeralds for now. Which will fit for 260, yep. So that will bring the Berdeki to Berdeki level 2. Actually, maybe I'll just also do that with a Drakken wing as well. Get a little bigger sword, get a bigger shield. There we go. And I'll also give them improved movement. There we go. And this will be another 140. Okay, main army is suited up. We can head on over. Yeah, I don't think this, yeah, she's got the long haul here. Yeah, my idea didn't work. Thought I could fly over there, but nope. So we're gonna need those ships then anyways. So let's do this and this next, and we'll throw that in, so that should give us all the way around. Okay, let's level up. And what do we have here? Okay, the burrows and the sewer system. Okay, sewer is done, so we're content. Let's see here. Let's do seed storage. We need food. And what do I want to do here? Let's do the Imperial Mint and make up for some of these lost revenue. I don't know how close we should be. Yeah, we're at 1. So once I get enough emeralds, I can claim that achievement. Alright. Let's just think of taking out these ways. So I'm actually going to do a real fight here. I want to just see how this Berdeki handles Judicars. knock them out. Okay. We'll knock them out too. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, defense is good, attack is good. Yeah, because the hero also has that skill of like plus 15, plus 10 to plus 10 defense, plus 15% on top of that. So that's some really good defense actually. Yeah, see defense 133. Okay, let's cook them. And didn't do anything. And one more. This should do it here. Oh yeah, only 18 left. And that's it. And let's do it. Okay. Alright, so now we see his territory starting to come up here, so we got kind of these two regions left. Let's get him out of territory here. Okay, so if you remember from that quest, we want level 2 Empire and Expansion. So, there we go. Just all of that. And he leveled up. Okay. Can he take out the list? Let's see. Let's auto it. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Alright, needs construction. So what do we got here? Got some food. Yeah, we got some decent food here. Plus 10, plus 15%, plus 15, plus 2. Let's put that in there. So this is 18 natural, and this is 30 natural. So I'm gonna put that in there. Spin to win. Okay, so we got the Titan Bones, we got level plan 2. Now we need to defeat 3 armies with an army led by a Drakken hero, and that will give us Aura of Leadership. And those give us plus 3 influence per village on cities. Ooh, that would be a big one. And okay, and we got the legendary deed. We got was it luxury? Yeah, the luxury resource. Like 130 gold. We'll take that. All right, so we'll come over here. Now we're fervent. We got all this. Yeah, And actually, I think this would actually be a good time to stop the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to record the next part of this as I expand outward again, maybe pick up 1 or 2 more regions here. And then the real Game of Thrones, Game of Empires is really going to start to kick off. So please stick around, let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and welcome and come back to see Endless Legend. Thank you very much.